Okay, I think it's actually working now. Yeah, sorry about that. I basically kicked off my stream from my streaming software rather than from YouTube, and that just made things a little bit confusing, and it wasn't working, so I had to cancel it and then reset it all up, so it should be working now. I have my overlay up. I can't see my face, which is more of a blessing for me in this case. I also have the subscriber count set up as well, around here, sort of where I'm flickering my mouse. You should be able to see all of this. I can only see the chat, but to be fair, that was sort of my priority. So as long as I can see what people are saying when they stop in, that's kind of more what's relevant at the moment. So I'm fine with that. Let me know if it isn't working. I'm still debating on whether to get the season pass for this game. I think it's one of those things where if I get a decent way through all of the levels, then I probably will end up getting it, but for now I don't really need it. No, I'm gonna mulligan that. Just because the CMC on all of these cards is way too high. I've got nothing for the early game apart from dead weight. You see, this isn't really great either. I'm going to keep it because I don't want to lose too many, and I'll put a forest back. And hopefully I'll pull a swamp pretty quickly. Okay, that'll do. I'll play Jungle Hollow because I don't really need to, you know, I can get away with not casting anything on the first turn. Although at the minute I won't really be able to cast anything until turn 3. Okay, I know what deck they're playing at least. I'll get a forest out. That shouldn't be too much of a problem yet because they don't have the mana to activate the ability on the Brushwag. At least not until next turn, but I might Murderous Rider it just to get it out of the way. Because then turn 3, turn 4, the next turn for them. Okay. Yeah, that'll be the one. I need to think about what's better for now, actually. Which one I need to get rid of? I'm going to get rid of the Brushwag because the Warden won't be able to attack without it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. At least not yet. I'm probably going to bring out... That's going to be how they get a creature powerful enough out for the Warden to attack. I need something strong enough to get rid of Nessian Horn Beetle, at the very least. Let's bring out Acolyte, because then at least I'm milling cards so that I can cast the god that we have in this, whose name I can't pronounce. I just gotta call it Polo. That's the closest I know to it. We'll take the swamp because we have 2 visionaries already. Probably not the best start, to be honest. I'm not optimistic for this one. See, now that Nessian Horn Beetle is strong enough for the Warden to attack as well, because it needs a creature with power 4 or greater in order to attack. I can stop this 4 outright, whereas that's got trample, so I'm probably better off doing that. Let's bring a swamp out. I'll bring the Visionary out so I can draw something extra. I should really cast Deadweight on something, even if just to make something less powerful. Let's Deadweight Warden of the Chained, because it's got Trample, so it will do less, when I defend against it. And it means if they attack with it, I have a slightly better chance of killing it. Whoever's on, do you want to just put something in the chat so I can check that the overlay's working? Because it'd be good to see if it is. And just let me know that you can see me alright, you can see the subscriber count, because I've sort of been fiddling with my Streamlabs for the last couple of days, and it's kind of tricky. I still can't figure out how to get my camera in the overlay. I'm aware there's a slight delay, so I keep looking over at the camera, over at the chat, please. Oh, okay, I can still use all the options and everything. I thought it'd stop me from doing that. That makes life a little bit easier. There's not really a whole bunch I could do here. I think I probably lost this one. I'll get rid of Warden of the Chain, but I feel like that last card they have in their hand might be a buff of some kind. Yeah. It was a buff, but they didn't need to do that. They could just kill me outright. Not a good start. Yeah, I had a couple of games on my own just to sort of try and refamiliarise myself with it. So I managed to get up to bronze. Just trying to think. So attack with 45 creatures. That's not bad. That'll let us open a pack today. Blue or black spells. I think I have a deck that's blue and black, so we'll probably play that for a couple of games and cast 40 creature spells. There's quite a lot of gold in that. Do I not have one that's blue and black? Oh yeah, I do. Mutation Station. Which is a really good deck. Oh cool, it is working. Hi Sham. Is the delay really that bad then? Don't know. It says I've got a good connection when I set my camera up, and it's not streaming wirelessly, because that would have just been an absolute nightmare doing that. It's probably easier, but it would have just made it more confusing when it takes 2 minutes for me to respond to anything somebody says. I haven't got anything to mutate, but I'll probably keep this. I'm pretty sure I have a copy of Massacre Worm. I need to check. What did they do in that turn? Was it me first, or...? I thought I saw an animation of them discarding something. No, it must have been me first. It must have just been me, wittering away. It's not that. I tell you, I'll bring out Mysterious Egg. I can't really do much else at the moment. Although it sort of gives the game away a little bit, because they can, tell straight away that I'm playing Mutation. I'm going to bring out Unexpected Fangs because I really don't want to keep wasting turns. It would have gone on there at the minute anyway. It makes it a slightly bigger target for when I start mutating it. I haven't got anything out that mutates yet so far. Usually I've drawn at least one. Ideally, I need the one that whenever it mutates, it does damage. I think that's the Pouncing Shark one. I'm not sure. The one you would have seen when I was picking the decks. It has the, the pictures, to sort of remind you what it does. Okay, that's not bad. Okay, I'll bring out Actress, Menace, and there's a Battlefield of the top three. Okay, at least we can get some mutation stuff now. Well, hopefully. I know that's the opponent, not me. Unless they've got mutation cards, I won't get what I need quite yet. God, they do. Okay, well, I'll take that. That's so weird. That's so weird. And it's the exact one I said. It's not the one I thought it doesn't do what I thought it does. It's nice that it's got flash, so instead of doing damage, whenever it mutates, you may return target creature an opponent controls to its owner's hand. Pretty useful. Although, they can cast that again and they get a decent ability out of it. Might be worth eliminating it instead. Yeah, I'm probably going to eliminate... Oh, wait, mana cost. What's this mana cost? Oh, it's 4. Okay, I'll mutate then. I don't have anything that can mutate on top of it, but just in case it draws some attention away, and if I do draw something that I want to mutate on top of it, at least next turn I can attack with it. I think next turn I can bring out Massacre Worm anyway, but I want to save that in case they suddenly get out quite a lot of stuff. It's not bad. I think I can eliminate that though. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Yeah. I'm not sure what they're saving up for at the moment. Yeah, I think I can Massacre Worm next turn anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'll bring out Dismal Blackwater anyway, just because I have that extra life. I didn't realise how high my life count was getting, so I'm pretty sure if I Massacre Worm, that'll go, the Eidolon will go, the Arcanist Owl will be pretty much useless, and I'll get to at least 2 damage in anyway, so that should be fine. Oh, I forgot about that triggered ability. So what happened there was, because the Eidolon of Philosophy died, they took 2 damage. So I didn't even need to attack, they just died outright anyway. $250, not bad. I still haven't got enough to get packs yet. I feel like I should be able to open like 3. So I do all of the stuff here, so creature spells, we'll do that today, that's not a problem. Blue or black spells, we'll probably do that next game. Attack with 45 creatures, yeah, we'll do that in a game or 2, see how it goes. I'm going to keep playing Mutation Station for now. I might go back to the new night one that I unlocked last time I streamed this, just because it's quite a fun one. I'm I'm going to keep it, but I'm sceptical of whether I've got enough for the early game here. Not early game, mid game, sorry. Because if that boot nipper gets killed somehow, I've got nothing until I draw, like, something useful. Okay, Sea Dasher Octopus, that's not bad. Okay, I'm going to play boot nipper. I'm going to bring it out with Death Touch, because I might as well put Unexpected Fangs on it, so that'll give it lifelink anyway. If they don't bring anything out, I'm going to mutate Sea Dasher Octopus. If they do, I'll probably put Unexpected Fangs on. Although it looks like they're going to... They've got something. They've got something because they were hovering over it. Okay, let's mutate Sea Dasher Octopus. They've definitely got something, because they keep hovering over it considering their options. Okay, apparently not. I think they've got something that can kill it, but they're just considering whether to save it up for something that I bring out later. So I'm not going to put Unexpected Fangs on it because I feel like it's probably worth saving that for something a bit bigger. Like the Archipelago? I don't know. Or the Massacre one. So I drew another land, that's not bad. Oh, I can mutate that. It's probably a bit obscene, but I might, not obscene, over the top. I might bring out Massacre Worm and then mutate Archipelago on top of it, just because it has so many random abilities. It seems like it'd be a little bit cruel. Although, no, that seems a bit redundant actually, because if this survives, it probably makes sense to do it on top of that. So they're saving something. Let's... I tell you what, I'm going to go back on what I said. Because for 1 mana, I don't think they're going to be able to do 3 damage to me. So I either take out the Kited, I don't know, or I do 3 damage to them and I take 1 next turn. I'm still in the net positive unless they've got some pretty impressive buff for it. And I get the extra card as well. Another land, okay. To be fair, I have the Underworld Sentinel, so I think... Can I play that next turn? Yes, I think so. It's just when you see the mana cost on the card, it seems like less when you actually physically look at your cards. But yeah, I could cast that next turn. Okay, no worries. Oh, they could do 3. Oh, that, see what I mean? It wasn't 1 mana, it was 2. I need something that can kill Leafkin Avenger, so I'm going to do Underworld Sentinel this turn and then probably Actress next turn. Just nick some of what they've got off of them. Oh, take it from their library instead. Although, can I do Massacre Worm next turn? Yeah, I can. I want them to bring out more stuff though, because I feel like it's going to be more satisfying board wiping with a massacre worm. This is the stomp one that we were using the other day. My memory's awful though, so it doesn't really, it's not going to serve to help us figure out a strategy. That Dreamstalker Manticore only has 2 health, so I'll probably massacre one next turn. They've got something. They've clearly got something, because they wouldn't sacrifice the Avenger like that, but I'm going to end up taking loads of damage. They got that 2 mana open, so they've either got a buff or they're bluffing. If I'm massacre worming anyway, I might as well. Yeah, thought as much. But that still kills the Leafkin Avenger, which means when I massacre worm this turn, board wipe. So not a very big board wipe, but now they've got nothing open. So let's play that. And they're going to take 4 damage anyway, so not bad. Probably Actress next turn, and then the turn after I'll mutate the Archipelago on top of it. I thought it broke there, but I was wondering what was going on. I like it when people are civil like that. Like, I think I'm like anyone. I get salty occasionally when I think I've got a good play and it falls apart. But it's nice. Like, I like to think most of the time, if somebody pulls off something pretty good, I like watching it. Like, it's pretty impressive. So it's nice when like people say like they say nice and stuff. Oh, I can't block. I feel like something like that, like the Rimrock Knight, it probably give it haste or something. Be nice. Let's play a Swamp. We'll play Actress. I'll probably, over the next couple of turns, just mutate a couple of things on top of it. Because I feel like mutating these 2 together would be pretty good. Although having that extra creature might be nice, so I might cast the Hemophage on its own and mutate the Archipelago on top of that, because then I've got 3. You know, I've got 2 very powerful creatures and then 1 like mid-range one, so means I don't do quite as much with it, but with 2 cards, it's probably a safe bet. Or do I take the mystery cards, or do I take the egg? I'm going to take the egg. Oh, lands anyway. Oh really, what can I mutate? Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Let's be sensible. Mysterious Egg, and then I'm going to mutate the Hemophage on top of that, and then I'm going to probably Archipelago on top of that. Because then I get 2 triggers for the Hemophage's ability, and it's on Death Touch. And it gets 2+1+1. No! In fact, that's actually fine. Right, let's do the 6 from this. Am I going to Hemophage or Archipelago? Possibly. I can't kill it, and You know, I'm probably going to win next turn anyway, so I'm going to take the 6. Oh, I win this turn anyway. In that case, then I'm just going to... Why not, really? Oh, I can only do 10 on top of that anyway. Cool, that's another one. It's not bad. I think I got up to silver last season because I didn't play it that much. I think it'd be nice to get up to gold this season. Depends on how obsessively I play it, because I haven't really been playing it that much off stream. Like I did the other day. Ooh, close. Very close. I'll do one more game, Mutation Station. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. If your opening hand doesn't contain early plays, consider taking a mulligan. I'm probably more conscious of that than I am land some of the time. Okay, I'll keep that and just hope I draw a swamp mana. I like the art on that one, that's quite funny. I should probably do a run through of what deck I play at some point. I've got cards on the way. I think with everything going on with the Royal Mail at the moment, like everything's been coming through a bit slow, so I'm still waiting on them at the moment. The people I bought them from actually had to do, they had to reorder them anyway, because they got lost. So I'm still waiting on the replacement order. They're really good about it. Like they upgraded the edition in one of the cards I got, which is pretty cool. It was I got 4 copies of Marsh Flats, and they upgraded them to the what version was it? Secret Layers version. I think Secret Layers. Let's can't really kill anything with that. Let's play another one of these. Okay, yeah, Tomb Raider. I'll play that one. Tomb Raider. Rude. Oh, there's my swamp mana anyway. No, I'm not going to attack. Because that symbiote's probably going to keep them at bay unless they've got some buff. Which I think they probably have. I think they're playing something custom rather than a preset deck. Which is fine, that's fair enough. Oh, I don't know why, I always get tired playing this game. Let's bring out a swamp. Oh, I can mutate. Okay, let's mutate the do I mutate the symbiote or yeah, the symbiote. Oh, that's fine, to be honest. For mid-game, probably could have done without those lands anyway. Let's discard that swamp. I'm going to save Rookie Mistake for when that inevitably attacks next turn. So... okay, so I can't really do much about that. So I'm going to attack with the Heron, and my thinking is that they're going to attack the Sky Dancer next turn to try and, you know, either lure me into sacrificing the Tomb Raider or taking the 2 damage. I can stop that with Rookie Mistake, so it doesn't matter. They haven't got any mana open at the minute anyway, so I'm not expecting them to, like, buff the Sky Dancer and kill the Heron, so... It leaves me more open for damage next turn, to be fair, but... probably a good time to think about Massacre Worming anyway. Spells with Flash that cost 1, they cost 1 less to cast and can't be countered. I don't really have anything that counters, it's just more outright killing things, so... How long until I can cast that anyway? Oh, they didn't do anything. We'll play a Swamp. I still have a blue open. Let's mutate the Hemophage on top of Tomb Raider. Or unless... yeah, I'm going to mutate the Hemophage on top of Tomb Raider. Okay, I'm going to take a risk and sacrifice Big Nipper, which leaves me more vulnerable because I don't have as much to cast, like anything small mana. So... I'm going to swing with Dreamtail Heron. What do I swing with Hemophage? Yeah, I am actually. Because then that's got that extra point of defense, so... Then it doesn't really matter how much they buff whatever they defend with. Yeah, I thought they'd do that. Ideally I can draw another land, because if I only have... I kept Dismal Backwater just in case I've got no way of... 0... Okay. I want to keep that, so let's get rid... Target creature gets... Was it kicked? I'm not sure if it was kicked. It wasn't kicked. We'll give it to... We'll give it to that one. So it deals the 3 damage, but it's still alive, so... Okay. It's dead, but they can't use that again now, so... I mean, if I can... No! Damn it! Let's... Okay. Let's Temple of Deceit. And then I can scry and make sure that I'm getting something useful. I'm keeping Eliminate. I'm gonna cast it... Oh no, I can only mutate it. Okay, I'll mutate that. That was probably quite stupid of me now that I think about it. Oh no, that's fine. I'll get rid of Dismal Backwater. Yep, diver. Tap 2 creatures. Okay. I'll probably tap these. It doesn't really matter because they can do whatever they want next turn, really. Am I going to attack, though? It's 7 damage, but how much can they do to me next turn? 2, 3, 5, 7. I'm probably not going to, just because I don't want to leave myself that open, because a couple of good buffs and I'm dead anyway. Okay, they've only got one thing in their hand now. That makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. I'm going to Massacre Worm this turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Because the only thing they're going to be left with is Bone Crusher Giant. So, let's... yeah, right, so we're going to Massacre Worm. I'll probably do a sideboard in that, actually. I think I have, like, a copy of it somewhere. Yep, so I'll take that 1 damage. You're about to take a lot more. Cool, there we go. Okay, I should be able to take a break and open a couple of packs now. Nice. Whenever paired tactician and at least one other warrior attack, put a +1/+1 counter on paired tactician. It's not bad. Iridescent Hornbeetle. At the beginning of your end step, put a 1/1 green insect creature token for each +1/+1 counter you put on creatures under your control this turn. That could be, well, you just pair that with Scute Swarm. Yeah, I'm going to get a couple of packs, and I'm going to open them here. How much have I got? I can get 2. I'm going to get 1 Zendikar Rising, and probably 1 2021. Okay, got a wild card out of it, that's not bad. It's that Silent Dart. Deals 3 damage. That's okay, that's pretty cool. I've not actually seen that one before. All the Silver Smoke Wall. Speaker of the Heavens, I use that in my deck. I like Speaker of the Heavens. Thieving Skydiver. Cool. That's pretty good, actually. Okay, I'm just going to take just like a 30-second thing just to check on the stream. And then I'll go back into it. Okay, cool. Oh no, that's not the game I wanted to play. I probably would stream this at some point, to be honest. Let me just let it load and then I'll quit out of it. I think I played it for like 20 minutes and I got the absolute crap kicked out of me, and then I just sort of had a bit of a struggle and just stopped playing. I'm going to let it load properly rather than just cancelling it. I don't know what it is, I just get so tired when I'm on stream. I'm tired all the time anyway at the moment. Cool, sorry about that. That's the one I wanted to play. I need to get more and better thumbnails for these streams, because I always just use the basic one I use as like the title card for the Chronicle videos. So I need to get one that's dedicated to you know what I mean, to these, like ones that actually link to the game. I wonder how close I am to actually being able to play. How many wildcards do I need? It should say somewhere. There are quite a few rare wildcards that I need to get. I think I definitely need a few more of those. I think it is there that it's, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 17. Yeah, I need quite a few more. I think I was having this debate before, but like I'm not sure whether you can buy wildcards. I don't know if that counts as cheating, or if people would consider it that way. I don't recognise this Planeswalker. Seems cool. This seems like some sort of trick, doesn't it? You pay 50 gold and you get 550. It seems like some sort of trick. No? Was it really consequence free? I'll probably just agree to sell my kidneys or something. Yeah, you see what I mean? I've got quite a lot on the mastery thing to go. I'm only on level 11 and it goes all the way up to 130 with how many days left of the season? It's definitely sub 20 at this point, so depending on how much I play this on stream, I'll probably end up I probably won't get it for this season. I reckon I will get it next season though. So like I said, I'm going to go back to playing Company of Knights just because I like playing with that one. This is quite good early game actually. Probably Venerable Knight and bring out Windscarred Crag. Then next turn, Inspiring Veteran. Easy really. Then I'm going to save Ardenvale Tactician because I need it. Yeah, I should be able to get away with casting that this turn. Let's just bring out the planes. Easy 3 pretty early. Probably Worthy Knight next turn. Scorching Dragonfire that. Or do I pacify it? I'll probably Scorching Dragonfire and pacify the other one. When I say the other one, I mean whatever powerful thing they end up like inevitably bringing out next. Yeah, so let's Worthy Knight. And then we will Scorching Dragonfire the Orator to bring in another 5. I just think when you draw well with this deck, and once you get used to it, you can get it going pretty quickly. That looks like Radagast from the Hobbit movies. Let's... yeah, we'll Windscarred Crag. We'll tap these two. I have the mana for a pacify if they go in for like a really, if they buff something massively. So oh, it's an aura. So if they've got buffs, I can't really do anything this turn anyway to stop it. I pacify? What would I pacify? I don't really want to pacify that because then I won't be able to kill it. So let's bring that out because then I get the other 1/1. Let's attack with Worthy and Venerable Knight. Because it's either start losing creatures or die, so. Because I haven't got any mana open. That looks terrifying, whatever that is, I need to kill them quickly. Okay, so I'm going to lose Venerable Knight. But when it dies I can put a counter on something. I'll probably put it on Ardenvale Tactician, because then it's slightly more powerful. No, I'm going to put it on that in case I lose the Tactician, then I have to defend with something in the air. On the ground, sorry. Each opponent. Okay, I'm not doing so that's fine. Okay, well, let's pacify the Gorman. Oh, okay, that's fine. My plan would have been pacify Gorman, bring out another Inspiring Veteran to put +1/+1 on all the other knights, and they just attack everything. So. Oh, cool, we made it to silver. So without the quit, we probably would have had that next turn anyway, so... I mean, the further we get into it, the more likely I am to start hitting a pretty big losing streak anyway. I was thinking about starting to stream Red Dead Redemption at some point. I just know that it's quite, the violence in it is pretty intense, so I'm not sure how people would feel about that. Again, that's not bad actually. I probably would swap the Burning Yard Trainer out for something else, but I'm probably going to keep this. And then hopefully we draw something red within the first couple of turns, like some red land. I can't do anything first turn unless I draw something decent, like the Venerable Knight. Bless me. They're struggling with the decision on whether they should mulligan or not. They've probably got one or two things that are really powerful that they want to use, but they've probably not got much for the early game. So it's going to be a bit of a slow start, which is fine because that'll accommodate me a bit more, but I don't want to give them too much time. Somebody knocked at the door in there to run away from their computer. Or they don't know that it's their turn. I don't know what happens if the timer hits 0. This is intense. I've never seen it before, I don't know what happens, especially on the first turn. Okay, that's fine. It's scary. So I don't know what happens if they just continuously... Oh, okay, that's strange. So they were there, That's very weird, to be honest. Ugh. Okay, I'll bring out Worthy Knight first, because then I get the token when I play Youthful Knight. I'll do that next turn. They're really taking a lot of time to think out these decisions. I don't know if it's some sort of tactic to make me concede. I'm not going to. Okay, that's cool. Or do I Scorching Dragonfire? I think I might. Well, we'll see what they bring out this turn. Means I'm on a slightly slower... I know I can't anyway, because I don't have that red mana, so it doesn't matter. It'll have to be that anyway. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I sort of get the impression that this might be a tactic, making the game move so slowly. Because I really don't understand what level of deliberation that took them. Or a lot of the stuff, like the whole opening hand thing. I'll tell you what, we'll bring out Youthful Knight. I was in two minds about that. I was thinking I maybe should have used the Dizzying Swoop Adventure. Oh no, it wouldn't matter anyway, because it's already tapped. Yeah, I'll attack with that. Okay, good play. Okay, so I'm going to play a plane so I have a land out there. What we're probably going to do is we're going to Scorching Dragonfire one Thief. Some sort of counter, yeah, okay. Drown in the Lock, that's a good card. Okay, no worries. Oh, can I not? Oh, I can't do Inspiring Veteran. That's fine. I'm going to save that, and next turn I'm just going to attack whatever they attack with, so not a problem. Let's attack. I'm not going to attack that. I'm going to attack with that. No, I'm not going to attack. Because no matter what I did there, I was either going to lose something or have something tapped. I literally wouldn't have gained anything from that then. I think tapping is probably going to be better here. I feel like they've probably got something to buff, or I'm hoping they do. I probably didn't play that at the best time then, because the it still triggered the attacks. I should be able to avoid the damage, but I still milled 4 cards there. Yeah, and there's some good stuff in there I'm losing, so I don't really want that. And I still took damage anyway, very strangely. Okay, I can't defend with anything anyway, so I haven't got anything to defend against flying at the moment, so I might as well have attacked there. It leaves me completely open, but I wouldn't have been able to defend that anyway. No, Baz recent tenants on the card as well. Okay, let's dizzying swoop, but I can't. Let's bring out Inspiring Veteran. Because that's another token, and it's an extra creature. And everything's a bit more powerful now. So now it's more on, you know, it's block. They've got mana open, so I'm expecting them to probably do something with it, but I can't keep leaving them open. I've seen this exact deck list online. I mentioned the Fling deck that I was experimenting with. The one that I'm still building up the wildcards for. I'm pretty sure that exact channel has done a deck list with this before. And it is pretty impressive. So that means they've got... I can picture all the cards. I can't quite remember what it is, but I'm probably going to get milled out. That's fine. That was a good play, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to bring that back out. And I'm going to see if I can trick them with... Oh, no, I can't even use Infuriate, because I only had the one red. Okay. They still got that mana open, haven't they? Yeah, it is, yeah, Thieves Guild Enforcer. I've definitely seen this before. I'm going to get milled out. I'm trying to think of what else is in here. There's like a Black Fairy card as well that's in this. We've seen Drown in the Lock. I'm trying to remember what else is in there. It's a really good deck, this one. I was thinking about building it because I had a copy of the deck list, but I didn't. I went down Life Gain instead. Big jump in quality up to silver. You'd have thought that this, if this person had been playing this pretty consistently, they'd already be on the shoulders of them. Well, no, there's no need to be rude about it. You can see the time-wasting tactics sort of disappearing a little bit more when they got more comfortable into it. I do like that deck list though. I need to figure out a copy of it. I might quickly log off and... No, I'm not going to. I'll probably find it like for next time and go through it a little bit. I'm probably not the best person to do a breakdown of it because I'm not great at Magic anyway. I haven't got any decks I can open. Let's switch up. This is probably the closest to what I play, so I haven't used this particular deck list at all. Although it'll probably make me feel a bit awkward because it's probably better than mine. Players with mythic orange names at MTG Arena team members. That's pretty cool. Reminds me of that Battlefield skin that you could only get from, I think it was either killing developers in a certain way, and then they released like this really elaborate Easter egg for unlocking it. I don't recognise what Planeswalker that is. Can't recognise it. Okay, cool. Broke our streak there, not bad. I was feel awkward, I always feel like my nose gets really itchy when I'm on stream. Every other time it's, you know, it is what it is, but I kind of want to see the deck list on this real quick, just so I kind of know what I'm doing when I get into it. Shadow Spear, yep. Light of Hope, yep, that's in mine. See, some of these cards I haven't seen before. I get triggered because I don't actually know if... Hang on. I kind of feel compelled to grab wine. I just sort of go through it a little bit. Hang on one sec. But I say, I'm tinkering with the deck list here, like pretty much all the time. Just going to email this over because when my my laptop broke, I sent a couple of things over to my work computer, so I'm just going to quickly email it back to my email. I can't remember what my email is. Trying to remember which version it is. But say I get like really paranoid, meticulously like with. Hang on, I'm just going to do what I actually need to do, and then I'm going to carry on with one thing at a time. I can't really explain like what I mean. It gives me like a 5-minute break anyway, just while we check in. Okay, cool, so we've got a few playbacks and everything, that's cool. That's awesome. I'm streaming for like over an hour already. I'm gonna stream until probably about 4:05. I said on my Instagram story earlier that yeah, I'm not going to stream for quite as long today. I'll probably leave that to come through just as it does, like as and when. I kind of feel like switching the games up a little bit. I feel like Arena, like, it engages a lot of like your critical thinking skills, which is extremely tiring. Can I edit the game I'm doing like partway through? Yeah, I'm probably going to switch this up and I'm going to go back and play Unturned for a little while. Okay, cool. Yeah. It's a bit cheeky, I know, but... And I'm not salty because that person was rude to me on Arena. I'm just tired. I think I'm still catching up from my clinic appointment this week because it really does throw you for a loop because you don't really sleep properly for several days in the build up to it, and then you don't really eat properly on the day, and like I don't really drink either, which when you have blood tests is a really bad idea because it sort of makes all of your blood vessels retract, so it's harder to find a vein. So yeah, I'm still sort of recovering from that. I'm looking forward to making today's Chronicle though. It's going to be all about diagnosis and misdiagnosis and, you know, sort of my experience with actually, you know, trying to find out what was wrong with me a couple of years ago. It still sounds weird talking about like, oh, a couple of years ago now, like, because it feels like it was yesterday. Because of the cold weather, my hands keep drying up, so I need to keep moisturising them. I actually got the hand cream I'm using in a hamper from the Willows Foundation, which is this really cool charity that lives in my local area that I chat to occasionally, and they sort of, it's kind of like Make-A-Wish. In fact, it does a lot of like similar stuff. I don't think Make-A-Wish is like established in the UK, so we have charities like Willows who are just like, yeah, they're awesome. They were going to set up for me to go to, like, they were going to organise me going to Comic-Con and stuff, which would have been awesome. I go to Comic-Con a lot anyway, they just offered to sort out me going, which is, like, really cool of them. Oh yeah, I figured out between the last live stream why I couldn't repair a lot of my stuff, and it turns out that that's because the game has like a class system that I didn't realise. If I not got the space... Yeah, it has a class system, so I can't repair things like my rifle and my katana, which is really annoying. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do there. I can repair my pistol, which is fine. But yeah, like I say, I can't repair my rifle or my katana. And I've switched classes over. I don't know if that change is reflected in game. I don't know if I have to die. I don't really want to because I'm gonna. Then I'd lose a lot of XP anyway, and I'd have to earn that all back up. I've kind of explored a lot of this map. I think once I get everything set up here, unless I start doing multiplayer stuff, I'm probably going to start experimenting with one of the other maps, like the Russia map, because I was on the wiki for this game the other day. And it's pretty massive, you know, it's pretty massive, and there's lots of interesting areas. I need to figure out I kind of know how the dead zones work in this game. I need to figure out where to get masks from and filters, which apparently the fire stations are a good place for that. Last stream, I tried to go up here. It looks like some sort of crash site, and then there's like some sort of digger here. But there are radiation zombies, and I couldn't get too close, so I think that is a dead zone there. And I need a mask and filters for that, which is fine. Let's set up this planter. Need to set it up so it's kind of at the same distance to the flag. About there seems good. Yep, that's cool. I'm sort of getting more and more to grips with the mechanics of this game, I think. I've got any other fruit or vegetables or whatever. A lot of stuff's ready to harvest. I'm not sure what it does for... Let me see. Reaction time. Nope. Yeah, look, harvest chance and harvest speed. So, sorry, I just lisped everywhere then. So what that implies, to me at least, when it says harvest chance, is that you can get more than one out of this. So, for instance, if I just harvest this here, I go into my inventory, what did I get? Exactly my point, I got 2 carrots, so then I've got 1 to eat, and then I can craft a seed with the other one and replant. That's fine, because when I first started doing it, that really wasn't what was happening. Yeah, I'm going to harvest and replant a couple of bits, I think. Although, yeah. Oh, I got 2 wheat from that. That's not bad. Craft a seed. I think if I get 1, I'm just going to replant it. And then whatever spare I have is for eating. Which I think is how farmers work anyway. So, what space have I got? I feel like I'm very quickly losing the organisation that I had when I started streaming this. Which is just how it goes sometimes, but so it's not really that deep. I feel like I need a bit more. I just need more space. Store a grenade. I'm trying to figure out how to do the claymores and that sort of thing. So, the one thing I don't like about this game is loads of recipes get kind of like arbitrarily hidden, and I'm not really sure why it does it. It's like, I need to build a water tank, but I can't remember what the recipe for a water tank is, and because I haven't got a couple of components in my inventory, it just doesn't show it. There's probably a mod for it, so I might try and find it before I stream this next. I mean, what can I build in the meantime? Let me Google whether if I do, yeah, because you can kill your character, like, I don't know if that changes classes. Yeah, it says it should just change your class. I'm not sure what's going on with that. And yeah, look, it says that I'm the worker class, but it's not letting me repair stuff. I think I might have to... Hi, Josh. Yeah, thank you for coming by. I'm just thinking, how do I... Because my worry is, so I've got mechanic at level 5, which, because I've got the worker class, should mean that I'm able to repair my rifle and my katana, but it doesn't seem like it's wanting to do that at the moment. So my line of thinking is, if I respawn, and I'll end up just respawning by my bed here, I can just pick everything up, but that's going to reduce my skills down a level, which is going to be really annoying because I don't have that much XP at the moment. I'll give it a go. I'll see what happens. Everyone is disappointed. Oh no, why is it? I pressed the wrong button. I've got to walk back to all my stuff now. Have I got... Okay, right, it's at least it's done what it meant to do, because now I've got the construction worker outfit. Oh, it's not dropped my skills. Oh, I think because I did it myself, I don't think it's dropped my skills. Or it might randomly decrease a few rather than all of them. I guess we'll see. But at least I can do stuff like repair my rifle now, because I quite like all of the attachments I've got set up for it. I need to figure out a couple more games to play. I think I said before that I want to play Team Fortress, but I just need to figure out sort of what the guidelines are in terms of like the chat, because the chat gets like some vitriol in it sometimes. That's why it's sometimes better to put like at least on stream to play games that have got either no interaction in this case, unless I choose it and can sort of moderate it in the sense that, you know, I can just say to people I'm playing with, because it'll be like my brother or my mates and stuff. You know, it's a lot more easier to communicate and sort of set some ground rules there. Or play games where, like Magic Arena, where it's kind of limited in your capacity to communicate anyway. So let's pick everything up. The only thing is, I won't be as competent using my weapons, but skill something's going. So in the attack one, yeah, it's reset my stability and my sharpshooter and dexterity have both been reset, which is kind of a frustration. Let's get rid of my construction worker hat. Salvage. Some bandages in it. Okay, cool. So I've got everything back. Cool. Now I can maintain stuff. I haven't got the blowtorch. That's why it's not letting me repair other stuff. Don't know why I've got that magazine with nothing in. I'll probably just drop that because I've quite a few Cobra magazines. Why are there two random eagle fires here? Like, it's, you know, it's a welcome surprise. I'm not sure how the eagle fire compares to the Heartbreaker. I'm assuming because it's found in a civilian location, it's probably not great. Oh, that's got a full clip. Three scrap metal, can't go wrong with that. Full military magazine, I'm not going to turn my nose up at that. Probably drop the other one though. I know I do have my blowtorch, so why can I not repair? Let's just reset. Did I? I can't remember if I've more invested in this skill tree or not. No idea. And the random boost. I've not picked any random boosts yet. So why can I not repair the Heartbreaker? Can it not be equipped? Is that why? Let's just check. My inventory is really clogged up at the moment. Yes, I've got loads of scrap metal at the moment. That's probably partly what's doing it. So, yeah, I'm wondering. It would make sense if you can't repair it while it's. There we go. Right, cool. And it's got engineer too. There we go. Now it's all fully set back up again. So, yeah, put katana in there. I mean, like I say, I've got to go back through and level up my sharpshooter and dexterity skills. That doesn't really matter because it's, you know, I'll level that up relatively quickly again anyway. So I'm not really upset about that. It's a lie, I'm devastated. No. Store. I feel like I don't need to be carrying around this much scrap. I've got some space here, so I'll drop some off. Although I've got loads of stuff for some explosives. You know, make the claymore. Oh, in fact, hang on. I'll make some wire, and I'll grab the stuff to make a claymore. Okay, I'd rather know how to make the wire itself. So what am I missing? What am I missing? I'm really not sure. Oh, it's because you use the bars. That's why. See what I mean? I can't see the path to it. So the wire takes a certain number of bars. Yeah. So I have enough scrap. I have wire. I have the makeshift grenade. So I just need some explosives. That was a weird noise for making a claymore. Okay, that's pretty good. I think I like that. Probably save it for now. Although I want to go through and see how like all of the explosives work because I have a set of C4 as well. I didn't end up using the nails, so I'm going to store them. You use them to make the improvised explosives anyway. So I guess now I've just got to try and figure out where the stuff is to make, like to get filters. See, in spite of not being able to collect a lot of rain at the moment because it's not been raining, it doesn't really matter that much because the vending machine dispenses items pretty consistently. So I guess we're just going to need to tour the fire stations for now then. So there's 2 in Seattle. I'm pretty sure that if you see where, I'll show you. So that's a fire station there. At least I think it is. No, that one is. Yeah, the ones with the red outlines are, sorry. So that's a fire station and that's a fire station. So there's one in Tacoma. Let's see if there's one in Everett. I'm not completely sure, but I don't know if the red lines indicate where they are. So I'm probably going to do the 2 in Seattle, then the 1 in Tacoma, and then we'll loop around Everett and see if we can find them there. Okay, so I've got 3 spare clips. How much have I got for my Cobra? 1 full clip equipped, and then another. I think I might have a Cobra box instead. So how much fuel? Decent amount. decent amount. I should have I still got my blowtorch? Yes. I think that's where I got caught on my curb and ended up completely catapulting myself into the wall. And then, yeah, that whole thing was just a mess. Funny though. See, it's funny because I can't tell if that's a genuine shadow or if that's part of the texture of the fire station. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it looks good. Like, it works either way. I think, yeah, it is rendered. Oh yeah, of course it is because the sun's up there. Yeah, no, that does look really good then. I was aware that kind of came across as a bit harsh. Didn't mean it to. Okay, no filters in this one. I have a filter in my base. I've not come across a mask yet, so I'm really not sure how rare they are. I think they probably are pretty rare. We're going to stop off at the pharmacy and the supermarket just so that if I'm going on a sort of trip around the map, I want to make sure that I have like a decent amount of just supplies really. Yeah, purification tablets, I'll probably use that straight away. I don't need a splint, I already have one. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Suture kit, that's pretty useful, especially since I got mauled within an inch of my life just there, and cough syrup. It's not loads for a pharmacy run, but pretty good. I know you can get a random effect where it increases like the blood splatter by like 700%. I need to figure out what the random bonuses are, because I think it's you pay 25 and it cycles through 4. So I could do without the blood splatter effect, especially when I think one is like it decreases the amount of damage you take from zombies by like 20 to 25%. I think that's probably got a bit more utility. And I imagine if you increase the splatter by like 700%, that's just going to get confusing. You're not going to be able to tell where anything is. Cool, so I'll purify that. Inventory management's such a fuss in this game because you try and get everything neat and organised, and then you just sort of do what I do and go full magpie mode. And that's shiny, and just collect absolutely everything you find, and then within like 5 minutes, half hour, it's been ruined. I wonder how long they track you for. There's an invisible one as well. I've noticed that the invisible ones do seem to have some sort of flanking. I don't know if that's intentional or if that's completely incidental, but it does seem like they try and get around you rather than going straight for you, which makes a lot of sense because you can still kind of see them, but if they do try and avoid you, then they become a lot harder to find. I think as well as the fire stations, a good place to check is probably going to be Paradise Point and Scorpion 7. I don't know why I still have a marker there. I'm going to take that off. I wonder if the tank respawns. Again, I still haven't found any shells for that yet. So let's go... Yeah, so we'll do a round trip. We'll do Tacoma, back up to Paradise Point. Everett, if there's not a fire station, we'll just drive straight through, and then either way we'll end up at Scorpion 7 and come back. What direction is it anyway? Really? That way? Okay. Apparently there's one of these on every map. There's a random crater that has a washing machine in it. I have no idea why, but apparently there's one on every map. I think it's randomised as well. Sorry, I just realised that's Olympia over there. I haven't checked out the raceway yet. I think there's like some sort of sports car that spawns there, but obviously the truck is sort of more useful for everything at the moment, so I wouldn't want to ditch this. I'll probably... You can see a couple of regular cars over there. What I might do, and I think I have a motorbike as well, I might backtrack over to Olympia and grab one of two of the civilian cars I ditched there, and then come back, get the race car. Immediately blunted my route there. I think I can see one. Yeah, okay. Oh wait, no, this was the one that definitely had one. And it's got a fire engine in it. And loads of zombies as well. Right. They drop a lot of flares. I feel like when I've played this in the past, I used to just hoard flares. Because there's so many different colours. Okay, no masks or filters here, so I guess we try the other one, and then we'll have to hold out and see what Scorpion 7 has. I feel like if I was playing multiplayer, the fire truck would be a pretty good option. But then again, you know, the truck fits everyone, so... I need to organise doing a multiplayer session. Because I feel like, you know, it's kind of tiring sort of trying to add commentary to the entire thing. Especially because, like, when you're playing games like Arena, you're kind of figuring out what's going on as well. I don't think I've checked out that farm before. I think there's a lot of civilian loot there, so I'm kind of at a point in the game where I'm more focused on military loot. I still haven't figured out how to get that plane to take off. I tried it a couple of times off stream and I can't figure out the controls to it. Okay, I don't think this town has one. Okay, cool. No fire station, so we'll just carry on to the next one. Yeah, the tank hasn't respawned. There's quite a lot of zombies here at the moment. I feel like it's usually the... I know there's always a couple of the military ones, but it feels like it's usually the hazmat suit ones, but it doesn't seem like that's the case here. Those military helmets do add quite a lot of cover. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what we're after, that mask that they're wearing, but we can't just straight up get one. Okay, 10 rounds. I'll probably just add that to what I've got now. That's why, so I can do that. Cool, yeah, there's 1-0 now. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. Yeah, I don't know, I want to build up the base a bit more, and then when I'm satisfied with that, then I'll probably move on to playing the Russia map, because that one seems pretty cool. But yeah, I think in the newer updates you can make your own notes and stick them around as well. I think documenting my character's like slow descent into madness would probably be a pretty good thing to document. I think I said document like twice then. You can tell I'm tired. Let's purify whatever I've got in my inventory. I've got loads of really good drinks for my character, like at 100% quality, and that's partly thanks to having the vending machine. I probably should power up the other one, or at least I will when I start expanding into that side of the mall. It feels like, I think it's Dawn of the Dead, the zombie movie where they set up in the mall. It's a great movie. The ending's really depressing though. I mean, the movie came out like 10 years ago, so I don't really feel that bad about talking about it. But yeah, everyone just straight up dies by the end of the movie. And, oh, okay, Shadow Stalkers, I think these are called. Yes. Cool. I'm getting one at 100%. These are the things that fire the rails, and that was actually what I was expecting to find at the, what is it I'm thinking of? The dead zone. I was thinking if we made it up to the dead zone, that's probably what I was expecting to find up there. Okay, it needs 5, so move that there, that there. Yeah, so these things should, I think these are the ones that fire the rails that I mentioned. So I'll grab that one while I'm here. Yeah, these are the ones that fire the rails. Quite a lot of spread. Even when you're prone. Okay. That's fine. I'll probably put that up on a, like some sort of display thing whenever we get back. And just sort of use it for taking out tanks. That's the, like the zombie tank variant. Not the sort of thing that I've got. Which I still need to find shells for. Although I think they spawn in military locations, so where I missed that paradise point, so I'll probably go there on the way back. Although I haven't really got any inventory space now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back. Okay, I'm gonna go back, and then I'll probably do. I'll probably go to Olympia and then Paradise Point. I'm not sure. I've got about 20 minutes before I end the stream anyway, so I'll probably do Olympia first. Because I literally haven't got the inventory space to go Paradise Point now. It might be worth setting up a base here at some point, even if I don't set it up as my main one, like doing some sort of outpost thing to make looting a little bit easier. I definitely need to eat. I don't want to eat the dough though, that's for when I make pizza. Speaking of, I'm not sure. Oh, I'm having steak for dinner tonight. I was trying to remember what I was going to have, although I'm not very good at cooking. I managed to do okay last time. I put a picture of it on my Instagram. I think it's one of those things, it does just take practice. there's an easier way back up there. No, it is down this way. Okay. Yeah, there's an invisible one. There's two invisible ones, and there's a flame one. I feel like like when I first started this playthrough, I think I came through this town at some point, because I died a couple of times before I really sort of got established at all. I feel like that town is very disproportionately dangerous compared to like its size and its loot. Like in terms of like the number of zombies, I don't know if it's just because it's laid out, but as soon as you start moving through it, they all just swarm you, and I feel like getting set up in Seattle, like overall it's got more zombies. Like I think it's got a spawn point for a tank. I've only seen it a couple of times though. It feels like overall it's less dangerous because you've got more buildings, so you've got more space to move through without alerting zombies. What's that for? Smoke grenade. No, nothing I'm gonna take. Although I definitely need to repair this. I'm not sure how, obviously the fuel, but I'm not sure how I lost so much percentage on the health. I mean, obviously then I literally slowed down so they could claw at me while I was, you know, gandering or whatever it was they were doing. And then running over zombies does ding your health anyway. Which is annoying. You don't get any XP for it. It's one of those things that I don't want a massive gunfight every time I pull into my base, which again is the drawback of setting up in this part of the map. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, see, my fuel reserve's building up pretty well. I definitely need to refuel the generator at some point. But I'm pretty sure this is... yeah, that's filled up so well. I'll probably put one in the generator, one in the truck, and then one in the storage. And I still need to put a water tank and put it over there. And then I really need to get started with some sort of security for this. I think it's more for the role-playing aspect. Like, it is pretty safe because I've got a safe zone generator. But at the same time, it's kind of for the sake of role-playing the character. If I've got little things, like I've got a sofa and a bookcase, I'm pretty sure that will come after. Although I've got a tank. I'm pretty sure that would sort of come after things like barbed wire and setting up the claymores and that sort of thing. So I probably need to get serious about sorting that out. I might keep this one, just because I didn't have one spare. I'm just trying to think about what else I'd logically build here, because one person really doesn't, like in this sort of setting, doesn't really take up that much space. I think the planters are good where they are. I think it sort of adds to the aesthetic as well, rather than just sort of cooping them up all in one room. I'll probably have that entire side taken up by planters at some point. Having this as sort of a personal quarters thing, I think makes sense. Yeah, I'm not sure what else I'm going to do with it at the moment. I'm probably going to do what I normally do, just drop everything. I'm going to go grab all of the building materials. I should have a saw in one of these. Can't remember if I took it with me now. Oh, it's there. Okay. So... okay, for a rifle rack, I need a bit more metal, so... I actually need a little bit more from the looks of it. Okay, that's fine. Collecting some shouldn't be too hard, especially in here. I've got that hammer, flashlight. Okay. That might be enough, actually. There we go. Rifle rack. Probably put this one above the sofa because having the Shadow Stalker up there would be pretty cool. Although, I don't know. I'm going to put it there because I'll probably end up putting a safe here at some point, so I feel like putting it there probably makes sense. Yeah, that looks cool. It's kind of an annoying way of doing it, I know, but it just makes getting stuff built a little bit quicker. I know I shouldn't, but I'm going to just store random stuff in this closet for now. I checked. I don't think there's like there's not really like a shift click feature to move stuff over. Annoyingly. Okay, that would do for now. Yeah, I feel like this space has really come together. I don't know what this is for. It seems like the bookcase, like you hide money in there. I don't know. I definitely need a couple more rain barrels. I feel like they'd probably make a little bit more sense if I put them over here by the lamppost. I don't know why, it just seems like it'd make more sense. I need a generator as well for lighting these up. I wonder if there's something for increasing the range of your your power. Because you wouldn't just leave a random generator out in the rain. Okay, that's sort of secondary at this point. What I'm going to do real quick is just Google the recipe for a water tank. Metal sheet, metal can, and tape. So just a lot of scrap metal. That's fine, I'll just collect that from inside. Probably won't be quite enough. That's fine, it's not a problem. I don't know if I actually have a hammer that I'm using at the moment, so I'm probably not going to scrap that one. I'll scrap that one because that's got less. Tape, I think I have enough tape, but just in case. I haven't used a paintball gun at all. I feel like that would probably be quite fun to use at some point. But for now, we're just using it for its scrap. So I need 6 for all the metal sheets I also need to get enough for the cans. I don't get why cans take up so much more. You'd have thought like a big metal sheet would end up taking more scrap metal than the can. Apparently not. It's just confusing. I'll probably go to the hardware store and then, in fact, no, I'm going to start the fire station because the fire axe is probably good for quite a lot of metal. Yeah, there's definitely a couple in there. I think the fire helmets are pretty good for that as well. Yeah, 2's pretty good. Oh, okay. It ended up giving fabric instead of metal, which was confusing. I'm going to build the cans first because they take up a little less inventory space. So now I need 6 more scrap metal. Yeah, I've condensed that 12 scrap metal down into 3 spaces, so... I have so much stuff for the Cobra. I'm kind of like a bit overwhelmed by the amount of stuff. Like, I don't even really want to pick up the magazines I'll get from scrapping this, so I'll probably just leave it. Handcuffs will probably get some. Yep. Okay, need 3 more. Won't take long. Library usually has a couple of... Oh, there we go, Eagle Fire. Eagle Fires are everywhere at the moment. I don't know if I've just been lucky with the spawn rate for them, but they just seem like they're everywhere. They'll probably be good for a decent amount of scrap. Yeah, that's left. That's all that's left of what we need. How much has it got in that? See, that's got 30 rounds in that magazine, which is really lucky. So we're getting a completely full clip out of that. Okay, so we'll head back to the base. I'll turn that into the metal sheets. I picked up the extra roller tape because it means that I don't have to go into my inventory to get more. I think that'll be everything. I'll probably put the tank inside. Fuel, having the fuel outside is one thing. Like, I'm thinking about it more from a purely role-playing perspective of, you'd have that fuel tank outside because it's combustible and it's not going to get wet in there. I just feel like water is probably something that you would collect in the smaller tanks outside, but then you probably aggregate it in here. So let's turn that into sheets, and I've not got the inventory space, so I'm going to do my usual. So crafting. That was a rain barrel, not a water tank. That's the water tank. Okay, it doesn't take much more. That's fine. I needed to make more rain barrels. I'm so stupid. I won't end the stream before I've got the water barrel out there. The water tank up, sorry. Because I know that's sort of been the objective of, that's what I've been trying to do for a little while, so I'm not going to end the stream before I do that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I need to get more metal. I can't believe I did that. Water tank, not rain barrel. I just need more scrap. Let me turn the other one into... I'll turn that into a sheet. So I've still got Did that take 2 or did I drop 1? They use quite a bit. Yeah, it seems like they use quite a bit. That's fine. So I need 2 for I need about 6 more scrap, and then I need to go and grab some tape, and then I'll have what I need. An entire bandage just out in the open, sure. Let's... No. That's not what I wanted to do. And then I'll have something to eat as well. Oh, I think my light just died. I got my spare one, luckily. I thought it'd hold charge a little bit longer than that. There we go. The light, I think I said in my last video, the light's a little bit sharper on that one. And that's literally just because... Hang on. It doesn't have a light filter on it, so... Tomato. It's getting dark, so I probably want to get back to base at some point. I should really have just gone full out and gone to the hardware store or driven around to the other fire station. I feel like I might do that. I'm going to drive back to the other fire station. Okay, I can't really ignore that. All of that. Okay, I have the inventory space for the scrap. How much do I have? I need 2 more. Where's my car? Oh, it's there. It's been a long day. I think I've got a little while before I literally every time I'm going to say something, so the full moon's in effect now, so I'm going to get absolutely swarmed. I should be okay. I've got the ammo to deal with this. They can detect me from a pretty... Like, when you're in the car, they're probably going to pick up on your presence anyway, so it's not that upsetting. I think they can track you for a little bit further. I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Yeah, that one's still following me from quite a way. I don't know if that is increased or if that's because I kind of slowed down to observe what was going on. I think... Do we get more XP for that? I don't know. Okay, so there's tape. Okay, so I don't need to go back and grab more. There's crowbars. Turn that into some metal. Okay, great. So, another tin can and another metal sheet. I've just got to reorganise my inventory a little bit. And now I should have enough. Not a rain barrel. Oh, okay, I need 1 more sheet, but that's fine. I already have the scrap for that. Oh, I've got an empty Sport Shop magazine. Okay, a water tank that I don't have room for. Okay, cool. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go place that back and then I'm probably going to call it a day. Just because I've got to film the Chronicle today and I'm a bit busy anyway. Like, I'm going to unpack a few more bits today and I've got to do dinner and stuff like that. It just makes a little bit more sense for me to do a slightly shorter stream today to make sure that the Chronicle... Oh my god, I'm almost just blown up my car. Oh my god, what an awful way to end it. What an awful way to end it. I can't believe that was literally going through a fence. How did that total the car? I guess in real life that would probably do pretty similar. Can you imagine if I ended the stream with my car blowing? Yeah, none of that was from a zombie. It'd make more sense if the full moon had made them, like, really strong and they'd done that to the car, but not just going through a bit of a fence. Do they look good there? They'll probably end up getting moved. They'll probably be in somewhere, like, a completely different space next to my stream. Oh, does it look like that? It looks like the other one. I was sort of expecting it to be on its side. That's probably going to look pretty ugly in here. See, all role-playing logic kind of goes out the window when something looks ugly. Let's put that there. Yeah, that looks fine. Okay, cool. A water tank. Just move some water over it. Ceremonial. Okay, cool. Alright, awesome. I'm probably gonna call it a day there. So, I've got a video coming out some point this evening. I'll try not to make it as late as I did with the last video. I'll probably see if I can get one out before I stream next Wednesday, but failing that, I will see you all then. So, yeah, as always, thank you very much for stopping by, and I'll see you all soon.